Hey everybody, if you're looking to sell your home quickly and efficiently, you're in the right place. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 tips to sell your home quickly. Now, as always, if you like our videos, please follow us at the socials below and give us a like. Let's dive right in. Tip number 1 is set the right price. Here's why that's so important. Let's use the average price of a home around $450,000. So if your home should be set at $450,000, but you decide you want to set your home at $400,000, well, you're leaving money on the table. Now, you could end up in a bidding war, you could end up with multiple offers on the home, and you may end up getting that right price for your home, but that's taking a chance. Alternatively, if you set your home price at $500, but it's actually worth $450, what's going to happen is more than likely that home's going to sit on the market. It's not going to sell. And what's going to happen is eventually you're going to have to do a price adjustment to get that price down to where it should have been in the first place, around that $450. Well, now buyers who are coming into the market and looking at your home are thinking to themselves, well, why did it get reduced? What's wrong with the home? Why has it been on the market for so long? So suddenly that house that you've now listed at $450 isn't even really worth $450 in the eyes of these people. So you're going to get people looking at putting in offers around $425, $430 for a house that you could have gotten $450 for had you sold it properly or priced it correctly in the first place. That's why pricing is so important. So tip number 2 is enhance curb appeal. The reason this is so important is because it's the first impression. This is what people see first when they drive up to your house. So when they get out of their car, even before they get out of their car, when they drive up, this is their first impression. If that first impression is bad, every moment from then on is you trying to build things back up. Whereas if the first impression wows them, it makes everything else so much easier along the way. So think about things like your landscaping. Think about things, maybe if you've got a front deck, making sure that you restain it, power wash it even. Painting a front door, power washing your siding. Anything that is that first thing that people see. So even walk out to your street or drive up to your house and wait until you get out of the car and look at your house the first time. Look at everything. Obviously, you've seen your house before, but think of it from someone who hasn't. And look at each and everything that pops out to you, that jumps out to you. Is it good? Is it bad? If it's good, how can you make it a focal point? If it's bad, how can you make it so people aren't looking at it? Those are the key things and how you can enhance curb appeal. Tip number 3 is staging your home. So this can be simple things like decluttering. It can be some bigger things like staging a room. So it might not necessarily be the way that you're using the home, but it's a room maybe that you don't use as much that you can stage as a secondary bedroom or an office or something along those lines. Taking out those personal items and making it so that it can appeal to as wide an audience as possible. Because remember, when you're selling your home, it's not yours anymore. You want it to appeal to someone else. So make sure that you're not doing anything in the home that's going to take them out of creating that picture for themselves. The next tip we've got is professional photography. Make sure that you invest in professional photography. We do this for every single one of our seller clients. We make sure that we go into every single one of our listings with professional photographers that do magazine quality pictures to make sure that we're showing your home under the best possible circumstances possible. This is going to help elevate your home to a point that people online who are scanning through things can tell the difference between your listing and another listing by seeing the incredible photos of this incredible home that you're trying to sell. Tip number 5 is be flexible with your viewings. Now, we understand that selling your home is an uncomfortable thing to begin with. You're having people trudging through your home at all hours, but it is important to allow people to do this. Think about your schedule. It may not be the most convenient to have people coming through your house in the evening or on weekends, because that's when you're home. But that is going to be the most convenient time for other people. And again, this has got to be what's about the people who are buying your home and what's most important to them if you're going to get a quick sale and you're going to get top dollar for your home. Tip number 6 is market your home effectively. Knowing what works in your market, in your community, is so important. Online advertising, all of the different things that a realtor can do for you with MLS listings, different websites, everything that they will do online needs to have a full plan with it, and it needs to all launch at the same time. So if you're going to be flyering, you're going to be doing open houses, you're going to be doing all these things, having a schedule set in place before you even list the property of what your marketing plan is going to look like is incredibly important. Tip number 7 is make necessary repairs. Now, when I say necessary repairs, what I mean is any repairs that a buyer is going to see and they're going to undervalue your property because of that. That leaky faucet that you have, that paint that might be chipping, the small things that you don't think that much of because you've lived with them for so long could be something that a buyer could end up using to negotiate that price down. And that's what you're trying to alleviate, is don't give the buyer something that they can use in a negotiation process. Make it so that you're holding as many of the cards as possible. Tip number 8 is create a welcome environment. So think about how you would find something welcoming when you go into a home. Does that come into a smell that would be nice for you to smell when you go into a home? Is it something that you see like fresh flowers or something sparkling like as far as a countertop or something like that? Think about those kind of things and make sure that whenever you have a viewing, whether it be an open house or a private viewing, that everything looks as impeccable as it possibly can be, because you never know which viewing is going to be that person who's going to put that offer in on your home. Tip number 9 is be ready to negotiate. Now, negotiation doesn't need to be the number, but make sure that you and your realtor are on the same page as far as what will work negotiation-wise and what won't for you, so that they're working for your best interest. Remember, you're paying them. They're working for you and within your best interests in mind. So if the number isn't something you're willing to negotiate, maybe closing date is. Maybe thinking about what can be included in the sale of the home, things like that, so that there is something that you can negotiate on. But being willing to negotiate is going to help sell your home a lot quicker. Tip number 10 is work with a realtor. Now, most of these other tips that I have that we've talked about today have to do with working with a realtor, because negotiating is something the realtor is going to help you with. Staging something the realtor is going to help you with. All of these things come down to the realtor. Make sure to find someone you trust, someone who will work for your best interests, someone who knows your area and is able to answer all of the questions that are going to come in from other realtors and prospective buyers without them having to constantly call you and ask you questions because they don't know the house, they don't know the area, they don't know these different things. Work with them so that they have all the information that they need before your house even goes up for sale. And remember, I said it before, I'll say it again, they work for you. So make sure that you find someone that you want to work with you and for you in the negotiation process and everything along the way. Well, there you have it. Top 10 tips for selling your home quick. Remember, as always, if you liked our videos, please give us a share and follow us at the socials below.